Welcome to the Reading Center. This is a presentation about the information that you're going to need to know to become more successful and to complete all the assignments that you're going to have this semester in the Reading Center. I've organized this presentation around some questions that I think students probably have when they come to the Reading Center. The first question is, why am I here? And there are several answers to that. The first is that it is a course requirement. When you signed up for this course, there is a lab assignment along with your classroom time, and this is what you're going to do in the Reading Center. Also, it is connected to your class assignments. The assignments that you're going to practice in your textbook and with your teacher will also go in depth on those assignments here in the Reading Center and give you some extra practice. This is part of your college success, because now that you're in the reading program, we're going to do everything we can to help you become more successful and better able to read the textbooks and material that you're going to be exposed to in a college classroom. And finally, you're here because it is 20% of your final grade. When your instructor figures out your grade at the end of the semester, this grade for the assignments you get in here will count as 20%. We also feel that you're going to get some important skills practice in the Reading Center. As you can see that these two students here are working on the computers. If you went off campus to get the individual assistance and the practice that we're going to give you in the Reading Center, you would pay probably $30 or $35 an hour, and we're going to give it to you here as part of your class assignment. Also, the individual assistance that you will receive here we feel is very valuable. We have qualified staff members to sit down with you and explain each of these skills as you're working on them. All of our staff members are reading teachers. They have experience. We're all qualified to help you to understand these assignments better. The next question is, what will I do here? When you come to the Reading Center every week, what is the procedure? And there are 7 steps, and if you will follow these 7 steps, you will be successful. First step is to get your folder. You see this lady has gone to the back of the room. She's finding her folder in the bins. The bins will be clearly labeled with your instructor and the time of day that you're in class. Each class has color-coded folders. The second step is to look at your assignment sheet. Just like the gentleman is doing in this photo, he's finding out what assignment he has for that day. Every folder will contain an assignment sheet, and you can see week by week exactly what you're responsible for. The next step is to locate your materials. All the materials are clearly marked over on the countertop or in the shelves. This man is finding the packet that he is supposed to be doing that week, and he's found it over there in the corner in the section where the packets are located. The next step is to sign out your materials. When I say sign out the materials, I don't mean sign them out to take them home. I just mean sign them out to take them to your seat. We have 3 notebooks on the shelf. You'll go to one of the notebooks and write down the information that you need to sign out your book. Let me go into a little more detail on signing out the materials. When you go to the notebook, you're going to write down the date, you're going to write the code number, and each book or packet has a number clearly labeled on the front, and you'll write that number down in the notebook. Write your name, write your instructor's name, and please print this information clearly so that we can read it. We ask that you not use any nicknames. Please write the name that you registered under. The next step is to complete the assignment. Take the material back to wherever you've chosen to sit and complete the assignment. The directions should be fairly self-explanatory. If you're not sure about what to do, please come up and ask one of the staff members. The last step, after you have completed the assignment, is to bring it up to one of the staff members and have them grade your paper. All of our staff members are qualified teachers and they know how to explain these skills. We ask that you take a seat at the desk next to the staff member and wait while we grade your paper. In that way, you always know what your score is, because we're going to record it right away on your assignment sheet. The final step is to return your folder to the bin. Return it to the place where you got it from when you first came to the room. In that way, the folders don't get lost. Please don't ever take these folders out of the room Keep them stored in the bin because your instructor may come at any time to check your folder and they need to be there. So that's kind of the whole system. You come in, you get your folder, you look at your assignment sheet, you find the materials, you sign out the materials, you work on them, you have the staff member grade them, and then you return your folder to the bin. Now there are a few more bits of important information that we need to go over. First of all materials must stay in the center. Please do not take any of these materials out. We don't have enough for everyone to take them home. Do not put the materials back on the shelf. Once you've signed out a book, you leave it with us, and then we sign it back in so we know who used the book and who returned it. All of your work is kept in a closed file. As soon as we grade your paper and we record your grade, then we put your paper away in a filing cabinet where it will be safe for the rest of the semester. The blackboard we use as a waiting list. When you're ready to sign up and you want someone to grade your paper and you see that we're all busy, please go up to the blackboard and sign in, and as soon as we have time available, we'll call you up to come get your paper graded. More important information. Please write on the answer sheets only. Please do not write anything in these books or in the packets. Also pay attention to the deadlines. On your assignment sheet there is a deadline for when certain materials need to be completed. Once we reach that deadline, we will not go back and grade anything before the deadline, so please pay close attention to those. Read the signs in the Reading Center for important information. Sometimes we will post signs over the bins or we'll write it on the blackboard. This is important information that you need to pay attention to. Now, learning environment means the time that we're going to spend together during this semester. And there are a few things that we need to talk about. The first one is quiet. We like to think of the Reading Center as a quiet study area where people are reading and they need to focus. Food and drink. We don't ask people to bring food and drink into the Reading Center. Please keep the food and drink outside. You can have your snack, you can have your Cokes or coffee, but don't bring them into the Reading Center. The only thing that you can bring in is a bottle of water. Children are wonderful, but we don't like to have them in the Reading Center where they might disturb other people. If you have a child or a baby who's sick, please don't bring them to class with you. Please maybe use that time to stay home with your child rather than bring them to school. Cell phones and beepers are also a disturbance in the classroom. When you come into the Reading Center, please turn off all cell phones and beepers. And a final bit of information, please sign your contract. This is what you're going to do today. As soon as you come to the Reading Center, we're going to give you a contract. This contract will repeat all the information on this presentation, and we're going to have you sign it so that we're sure that you understand what's being told to you. Behavior problems, we don't tolerate those in the Reading Center. Everyone should have a copy of the student handbook. In the student handbook, there is the code of conduct. We're going to abide by that code, and if there's any problems, we're going to deal with them immediately. This is a college environment. We're not here to play or disturb other people who have paid to take this course. So those kinds of things are not tolerated in this college environment. Academic dishonesty, which means cheating, will be reported to the Student Programs Office. We have a special form that we fill out. So please, let's not cheat. Please do your own work, because this is the way that you're preparing yourself for the final exam. You don't want to copy other people. All right, the next question that people are wondering about is, how will my grade be determined? You do receive a grade for the Reading Center work. You must score 70% or higher on all the work that you turn into us. At the end of the semester, your instructor will come to look at your folder. He or she will look at the hours that you've completed and all the assignments. If you have completed the certain number of hours and all the assignments, then you should receive an A for the course. And this will count as 20% of your final grade. All right, and the final question, when can I come back? There is a schedule posted on the front door of the Reading Center, and there are schedules posted in your classroom. You will receive one yourself that you can put into your notebook. We have open hours when there are no classes scheduled. During these times, you can come in and catch up on any work that you might have missed. We have evening hours several nights a week. This is your assigned class time, and we will expect to see you here at this time every week. If you need individual tutoring and you'd like to work with one of the instructors, please schedule that individually with them. If you have any questions about this material, please see one of the staff members. That's the end of this presentation. We hope you have a great semester and that you're very successful in this course. Please ask us if you have any questions or any concerns during the semester. We're here to help you. Thank you.